Pokemon Legends today. It's Halloween. Here is my outfit. We are going to shiny hunt a spooky Pokemon. Something fitting for Halloween. I'm giving Pumpkaboo a go because there's some really good alternative shinies we could get. Trying to look for that. Hang on, my seat's messed up. Otherwise, I'm tempted to go for Litwick or what was the other one? Phantump. Because Trevenant shiny looks crazy. So we'll see. Na 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 na. Okay. Oh, where can I sit down on a bench? Maybe if I just fly? Will that work? Will that respawn stuff? I believe so. I'm still kind of fresh to shiny hunting in this game. There's always a different method in every game, right? So fly to the cafe inside. Is that what I just did? Hopefully. Oh, no, I see what you're saying. I think I flew to the wild area, not the cafe. Let's do that then. Is that valid? How about to tell if they're new spawns? Apparently this is a good way. So 43 female. And this one, 53 male. They're also aggressive. Maybe I'll turn music off and have different music on, because they're all... The fighting music starts up pretty readily. Okay. Oh, wow, here we are again. Are you a new spawn? Female 42, was this? This was male. Oh, it is a new spawn, that's good. Oh my god, yeah. I'm gonna see about changing that. Maybe putting my own music on for a bit. Let's have a look, see. That'll be here. Settings. Okay. Right. Sound. Let's get rid of background music. Let's get rid of Pokemon cries. And we'll just have sound effects. I'll play some just random Spotify music. Okay. If they don't get bloody copyright striked for playing some music though. Okay. I mean, we should still hear the shiny sound, I believe. The one is approaching. No. Wait, can I rest on that bench? That'd be kind of funny. I can? But everything's attacking me! That doesn't seem like a nice spot to rest at all. Different spawns are mad at me. I'm just gonna sit on the bench again. It's gotta be nighttime. Absolutely, it has to be nighttime. But just having a little peek around first. The strat I used here was I killed that one spawn near the cafe, spam flew here 25 times, then checked. Why? Can you walk me through the process? Oh. One thing I'm also very tempted to do, there's a little bit of rumble on my controller. So every time they get aggro on me, I get a rumble. Not ideal. So you say you spam flew here. I'm assuming you killed the spawn so you wouldn't get aggroed. That one. And then shinies don't despawn, right? So you just keep doing it. Alright. Who are we dressed as today? That pleasant little lad in the bottom left. Bottom right, rather. I'm not cool enough to understand your costume. He's just a little meme online. And he just makes me happy every time I see him. So here we are. There's not much to get. Okay. No, I don't want to pin there. Right, let's have a little look around, shall we? We've already spam flown here lots. Stop being angry, guys. Stop. Wow, it is an awful lot of pumpkaboos. I guess when I was looking at the spawns here, I wasn't thinking that some would be daytime and some would be nighttime. Where the flip is the Larvitar, though? Larvitar. I've gotten Larvitar, but on rooftops and stuff. Maybe he spawns during the day. I think my issue is Pumpkaboo Shiny's so good, but I don't like its evolution. So I don't know how... Oh, he's on the roof of the cafe. What? How did he get up there? We should check him too. I'd certainly like a shiny of Larvitar. Oh, damn. That's a slightly annoying one. I kind of want to check now though. Wait, is that possible even? I was thinking you go from this rooftop over... Yes, you can, okay. Yeah. Let's have a look. The peak. Oh yeah, here they are. I wonder if they get, would they get new spawns from me being down there? Maybe. Uh-oh, we've been aggroed. What was the other zone I was thinking of doing? This one as well. I wonder if Scyther spawns there at night. I'm probably gonna do a mix. I'm a bit of a... I'm simultaneously a patient person and impatient because I have done my fair share of shiny hunts. But the ones the one I enjoyed the most was I guess radar hunting in the Diamond Pearl remake and Scarlet and Violet, like the method of it. Scyther is night exclusive. I'd really like shiny Scyther as well. Yeah, I liked the method for Scarlet and Violet, just the kind of roaming around. It was quite cathartic, just riding on your bike. You know, with eggs or whatever. I think that's what I would... Oh god, I've been aggroed, haven't I? That hunt's a bit more fun because you run in a bit and check the Scythers and have spam flying. Oh, really? Yeah, we'll do this a bit, but I think mixing it up is kind of nice, at least for my sanity. Let's have a little gander, shall we? Because I really like Scyther. I'm actually not a fan of Scizor, which I know is a bit strange. But I don't know. It's such a departure from Scyther. But shiny Scizor is green, so it's kind of like Scyther, which is nice. Actually, I believe I got a shiny Heracross in Legends Arceus. That was a random one. Hey! Waiting for trick-or-treats across the pond. I had trick-or-treaters and they were very sweet. Yeah. Oh my god, stop with the aggro, man. They go blum, 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 blum. I wish I could turn all sounds off except for the shiny sound. That's what I would like. Yeah, I think I prefer this a little. I don't know. I like having a roam, a little run. Oh, big boy. Sick. Kind of want it. No, we'll keep hunting for now. Phantom shine. Any of these shines would be really good, I think. So it's nice to mix up. Yeah. Yeah, I'd be happy for any of them. Yeah, I really like Trick-or-Treaters. Ooh, Mega Pinsir. It was always something I really wished to do as a kid. And I didn't really get to. Because I lived in a city where it wasn't safe to do it, really. Yeah. And then by the time I moved, I was maybe like a bit old for it, or I didn't have friends who did it. So then the one time I did trick-or-treating was actually at like 15 or 16. Because I told my friends I'd never been trick-or-treating. They're like, oh no. And I'm like, yeah, I feel kind of sad about it. Like, it seems like something that would be really fun and something I personally really enjoy. So I dressed up as like a ball-jointed doll. You know, like with the creepy, like, that kind of thing. And they put on some masks and stuff. And we went around their neighborhood. I think it was a little alarming though. Like, I was probably fine, dressed for the part and everything. But then, you know, it was like two boys. So you got two lads in like ripper masks in like all black. So the old ladies opening their door will be a bit like, I know I have that a little bit. Like if there's people over like 15 coming to my door, I'm like, oh, you're big. But they're always really nice and friendly. It's just you're just a little alarmed. But yeah, it is sweet of my friends to do that with me. But I kind of knew that maybe we were doing it for fun, but it's definitely not something we could take too seriously. And I didn't want to scare the neighborhood. Lads. I want some. Can you even hear the music? Let me turn it up a little bit. Oops. I only went a couple times and it was always like a knock on the doors of people you know. Yeah, I don't know anyone and they come knocking. It's cute. I make sure to like try and make it look inviting outside, so like it's clear that I'm so down for the trick-or-treaters. But yeah, so I didn't get to go growing up, and I've pretty much just like lived in areas where they just don't do it. Like you don't have trick-or-treaters. And I was living in like a top floor apartment until I moved. And now it's just, I guess it's just a really trick-or-treat place. It's not like it's crazy, but I was really surprised last year, because I moved last year. I was really, really surprised how many knocks there were. I was really pleasantly surprised. So yeah, I'm trying to keep up that tradition because I know I would have really liked it. And so I'm making sure that I add to these kids' enjoyments and their memories of Halloween, because it's nice. You know, I didn't do trick-or-treating, but I did do Halloween events where it'd be like there's I don't know, like thematic food and like mazes and stuff. So I still did Halloween things, which was nice. Oh, I don't know how many visitors I had. I didn't count or anything, but it was a good amount. Yeah, I mean, I was on stream last time and I literally was getting up and down, and I was in a rat onesie costume. Oh my god, I was sweating. Oh. So this time, I knew I wanted to do both the trick-or-treaters giving out candy and stuff, and also stream. So I plan to have stream a lot later. I started at 8 PM my time. Dawn is approaching. Okay. Well, that's no good. I need it to be spooky. Yeah, the trick-or-treaters started coming, like, probably, like, just before 6. I didn't answer the door like this, though. I just had my basic face done, and I just threw on, like, a Gengar jumper. I had a little witch's hat, but I didn't really use that very much because it kept falling off my head. And then once I was done, that's when I started the dog makeup. Yeah, I don't think it would have been the best idea to answer the door like this. Your child is going up to someone's door, and then they answer it, and it's a big child. I think I'd be a little weirded out. I'll be like, oh, what are you doing? Hi, kids, I'm one of you! Wanna come in? Steer clear of them next year. I'm a shiny Umbreon today. Going to a beer fest with friends. That sounds fun! Someone earlier said that they're going... Oh god, I can't remember what it was, but they're going with their book club or something. I thought that was cool. And they said they read Frankenstein. Yeah, I think that's neat. Oh my god, guys. I finished my book. It's called The Tainted Cup. It was so fun. I really liked it. I'm so finicky. I'm so, like, I always have, like, positives and negatives to say about something. I like kind of, like, assessing things, right? So say with Pokemon, I'll be like, here's the pros, here's the cons. With a book, here's the pros, here's the cons. And it's really hard for me to actually rate something 5 stars because in my head, that's literally like a perfect book, right? 5 out of 5, because that's what they have on Goodreads. It's like a book rating website, and you can keep track of everything you've read, which is nice. Go back? Why? There would be a shiny sound, and we would see something. Am I crazy? Yeah, you're crazy. Yeah, you're crazy.
Last day of your birth month. Have fun.
No! Last day of my birth month. My bad. That's okay. Tragic news. Tragic. Thank you, though, Elza. Last day. It's no longer my birthday. No way. Where can I rest on a bench to make it, like, nighttime again? Oh, I see a Pokemon Center down there. Birthday cancelled. You're no longer the birthday girl, so. No longer special. No. Huh? Or is it? Wait. We gotta make it nighttime. Yeah, my book. I finished it and was straight up like 5 stars. It's 5 stars. Normally, if I were to ever rate something 5 stars, like it's so rare for me to literally just know when I'm finished with the book. Otherwise, I might have to like mull it over and think. So, I'm so happy I read something that kind of gave me that feeling. I don't often get that. How many books have you given 5 stars out of the total books you've read? Ooh, should we have a quick look? Keep in mind my Goodreads. I've kept this up for I don't know how many years. Can these, excuse me, very rude. Red. And I'll do my rating. Okay, The Final Empire by Brandon Sanderson. Right, I'll just count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 19. 19 books out of 122. And I didn't really count books I'd read growing up either. It's more like in recent years. So I've read 122 and then 19 as 5 stars. It's some Sanderson. Oh yeah, I love Sanderson. Some random stuff. House and Cerulean Sea, it's one of my favorites. Good Girls Guide to Murder. Fourth Wing. You know, I understand Fourth Wing is not a 5-star book. But oh my god, was it fun. Yeah, Sanderson's great. He does really good fantasy. Whee! Forgot I had that. One of my best friends has a birthday very soon. What a busy time. You gonna do anything? Well, they're gonna do anything. Mine was mad chill this year. But I think... I don't know. I want to do something next year, maybe. Yeah, this October felt really, really busy. I guess, like, the Pokemon game came out, and I wanted to stream so much of that. They're moving to Germany! For the birthday? No, probably not. What's what? What? Nah. Oh, Wheel of Time. I haven't read Wheel of Time, you know. Sanderson, I was introduced by a friend, and because he's one of their favorite authors. Well, if not their favorite author. I read Mistborn because that's a nice, neat trilogy, and you can just read the first book and be quite satisfied, or read the next 2 books. And then I tried reading Way of Kings. That's really crazy because each book is like 1,200 pages. So I've read 2 of his Way of Kings books, and then I'm gonna read the 3rd one soon. I really liked, you know, I said just finished reading The Tainted Cup and rated that 5 stars. What I really liked is that book you can just read and be done if you want. Like, it's so neat. As in, it's like a Sherlock Watson kind of vibe where there's like a crime that's happened and all this. And it is concluded by the end. But there's still this whole world and mysteries and stuff that you can still have questions about, but not feel like you're like left on a cliffhanger. Yeah, I really appreciate that. Because just before finishing that, or reading that, I read The Raven Scholar. And I rated that 5 stars. It was more like a 4.5, but you can't do like half stars on Goodreads. And that was like, I finished the first book and I was like, oh, okay. Like, nothing is concluded. It's very much like up in the air. You know, you finish that first book, I don't think you're going to want to be done with that first book. Yeah. So it's not necessarily like a satisfying, well, it's definitely not a satisfying conclusion. It was good, but yeah, I really like it if you can finish the first book, feel satisfied, and continue on if you want to see more. I think that's cool. I'm moving to bed. I'm so tired. Oh, right. Yeah, it is actually, yeah, it's 10:30. I got on late, so it doesn't really feel like it. Oh, they're tiny. Maybe I've just seen so many alphas, you know. Have a good sleep. Always nice when stuff can be standalone. Yeah. Yeah. The Rose Garden. What kind of book is that? I like reading, but purely fantasy, pretty much. I could say fiction, but I think it needs to have a fantasy element. It needs to have some whimsy. Fantasy adjacent. The final book in a trilogy? Oh, what's the first book of the trilogy called? Because I might have heard of it. Probably like Wheel of Time, really? Wheelie. Haha! Good one. You've got tattoos of it! I will check it out. I probably just haven't approached it yet because it's quite... Some of these books are intimidating because I feel like I've heard the name so much. They've been around for such a long time. Like, Way of Kings was really intimidating to get into. So Wheel of Time feels a little like that as well. 10-book series, really. 13 books, 1K pages. Okay, so I was pretty right comparing it to like the Way of Kings or whatever. The Book of Dust. La Belle Sauvage? I will have to look that up. Written that down. I should probably write down Wheel of Time as well, just to keep that on my radar. But I don't think I'll pick that up anytime soon, just because like it does sound like a really big undertaking, and I should probably finish Way of Kings first, or catch up at least. I'm gonna get into a massive fantasy world. Ooh. Oh, His Dark Materials! You must have heard of that, yeah. Yeah, I read the first book in that. I've been getting into A Court of Rose and Thorns. Wait. Is that not... A Court of Thorns and Roses. Is it the same one? Or is it just like a book that sounds identical almost? Because that book, A Court of Thorns and Roses, is insanely popular. I mixed them up. I thought maybe it was like, people do that. They'll write their book and they'll have it sound really similar. To have it like kind of associated, you know, like, oh, if you like A Court of Thorns and Roses, you're gonna love a court, a hall of lust and daisies or something, I don't know. But also they might hope that people mix them up a little bit. There are so many books where they're like a blank of blank and blank. It's like a whole thematic trait. Like a lot of books have titles like that. And there'll be similar vibes. A hall of lust and daisies. I could see that on a shelf. Yeah, I read the first A Court of Thorns and Roses, and it wasn't for me, personally. I hear it gets better, as in the first book apparently is a very different vibe to the rest of the series. Yeah. In fact, the love interest... Well, maybe I shouldn't say. I don't know if it counts as spoilers or not. But basically, it's all turned upside down, from what I understand. Laserbeak! Hello? I'm gonna play that again. Ah, babe. Move that over here. Laserbeak, thank you so much for 4 gifted subs. Thank you! Oh, well. Hopefully there's no shiny there. Actually, it'll just be there on the next day, won't it? Thank you so much. Spooky subbies. I'm gonna make my dog a bit smaller. I realise he's taking up a lot of room. And I can crop this a bit too. Okay. It looks like one of those websites you go to and there's like ads on every corner. Oh, the Dune book. Oops. I still haven't seen the second Dune movie. They're your favorite books. I read the first one, but I didn't continue from that point. I know you might hate this comparison, but his Dark Materials, the first book felt, well, as in, it feels almost slightly Pokemon because they have like one animal companion, but it's kind of like part spirit. I don't know. I read this book years ago, so I don't have the right terms for them. But yeah, they have their linked body. They can talk and stuff though. Like a Pokemon! It might sound stupid, but that's part of why I read it. Got trick-or-treaters! Yay! What candy have you got? I had like a mix of lollipops, Haribo, kind of stuff like Moam. Some chocolates. Yeah, all humans have demons. Daemons? Which is like an animal manifestation of their soul. Yeah. I think that's really sick. Skittles! Fun. Almost missed your wonderful Halloween stream outfit. Thanks. Ah! I do have the shorts on as well, but I didn't want to get out. I'm just a little guy. It's pronounced the same as demons. Okay. Okay. I hope I keep up this trend of reading books I'm liking. And I'm on a good streak right now. Because I rated 2 books 5 stars. One was a true 5-star. The one before was like a 4.5. Then I read The Thursday Murder Club, which I rated 4. It was good. It was my holiday poolside read. So I think those tend to hit a bit more because you don't really have any choice. I tried after that, because I bought it for the holiday, a book called Beach Read. It's by an author that people really say is like a really fantastic romance author. But I just wasn't digging it. And it's probably me, like I'm just not into romance. And there was no fantasy element. I feel like I'm really let down by fantasy. Romance. In every aspect of every source of media. It's so dry! Oh my god, they'll inject romance. I'll be like, oh, I would change this. I didn't like this. Oh, that's how I feel about romance in anime. Bro, I tried, maybe some people won't be happy hearing this, but I tried this new I tried this new Netflix one that I was actually kind of looking forward to. But once again, they're like teenagers. That's the thing with anime, they always gotta be fucking teenagers. But they had one in like this girl's private school, and right next door is like this kind of more delinquent boys' school. And they have this kind of crossover, and I think that's quite sweet. I'm trying to remember what it's called. Someone might recognize it from the description. Anime. The fragrant flower blooms with dignity. This one. Yeah, I thought it sounded really cute, but again, the girl is like, like that. And the guy, bro, it pissed me off. This is, maybe I'm just, I don't know. Maybe I'm just dead inside. But like, he did something to upset her, like vaguely. It was even just like a stupid like off comment. Like I didn't even think it was worth being troubled over. And his mum is like, oh, you didn't realize this is what she means by this. And you know what he does? He just punched himself in the face. And she's like, what are you doing? And he punched himself in the face again. He's like, I can't believe I upset my waifu. They're not even like dating yet at this point either. But he literally like punched himself in the face and he starts bleeding and stuff. I'm like, brother, what planet are we on? Straight just like, I've been such a bad man. What? I'm sure that shit would have tickled me as a teenager. I'd be like, well, how romantic or something, but that, no, it's stupid. if you're dating someone and like, I don't know, you're like, oh, you know, I'm not so happy with that or whatever. And they punch themselves in the face, literally full punch, as if they actually like are defending themselves, like an actual thrown punch, enough to bleed, like actually blood everywhere. I'd be like, what the fuck? What are you doing? So yeah. That guy's at least 4 foot taller than the little girl. Yeah, she kind of looks like a grown toddler, and then he looks not that. And listen, if you're enjoying the anime, I absolutely no beef. I wish I could be enjoying it. I wish I could find that I still would like that stuff, but I am not. I should suspend my realism because I know it's just anime. But that's the thing, if you're watching fantasy, if they were to like do something wrong and then punch themselves in the face, I'm like, maybe that's just how they do things around. You know? The stress of having to fight giant beasts or something. Like maybe that's just how they are. But no, they're meant to be normal. They're meant to be in like normal society. It's just meant to be realistic. It's meant to be slice of life. This is not a slice of anyone's life, I hope. Do you have an anime you saw recently you liked? What do you think? So Dandadan was mentioned, and I did enjoy that. I'm quite behind on anime. I kind of go through phases. I liked what's it called? Psyche something? Oh, Mob Psycho. I rewatched that recently. I like that. Psyche. Yeah, this is Aster's Life of Psyche Kai. Okay. Yeah, I watched like a season or two of that. That was kind of good. I do like Mob Psycho. I finished watching the whole of that. I still need to catch up with the Apothecary Diaries. It's just, it's such a commitment with anime. Like, I have to be locked in because I have it in my head that I can't watch dub. I have to watch sub, so it has to be like I'm locked in the whole time. Again, this is a me problem. Like, I have this issue with audiobooks as well. I can't listen to audiobooks because somehow the voice is speaking to me. It's cringe. I can't do it. At least if it's Japanese, it's like I can't fathom if it's like cringe or not because you haven't like heard enough, you know? Yeah, I wish I didn't have these problems, guys. I wish I could enjoy my romance slot and my audiobooks and my Japanese dub, but I just can't. I think there's an element of that as well. I have to watch the original, that's how it feels. Because if it's a dub, that's not that's not the original, they're gonna like have to change the words to match up with the voices, like the mouth movements. So like say, I don't know, like Arcane, that's in English. So I will watch it in English and it doesn't feel cringe at all. Like, that was so good, I actually really loved Arcane. I wouldn't want to watch that Japanese sub, you know, because that's not how it originally was. So same, oh my god, Squid Game. I had to watch that original. The dubs for that are apparently crazy. I've seen some clips. They're wild. The voices don't sync up, right? Actually, I was watching some of the original Pokemon the other day because it's all on YouTube, just while I was like getting ready for stream. And I watched that as a kid, dubbed, so it's like, I feel like it's fine. Like, that's just how I remember it. And Jessie and James are eating lunch, and she's like, oh, I'm gonna have some Chinese food, and it's like rice with a curry. And he's like, I'm going to have some tea! And he literally has like, it's not tea. It's like rice with like a green kind of like soup. But it's like clearly like a Japanese dish, but they're saying that it's something that is like, we can relate to. Americans and English and Europeans and stuff. They did that with Brock as well. These jelly-filled donuts. And yeah, the rice balls! Yeah, that's iconic. Yeah, it's a rice ball with... Oh, I can't remember what's in it. Not jam. It's like a plum or something. But yeah, that the same thing was happening again. Use the frying pan as a drying pan. That one was good. That one was good, I'll give them that. Excuse me, I haven't seen a shiny yet. Something's seriously wrong. I can't watch actors dubbed, it's too distracting. Yeah, because the mouth movements will be off. In fact, I'm rewatching all the Friends. Because again, another thing that I had on in the background when I was young. It's got the nostalgia, and I just feel like it's really well written. I don't know. I think it's funny. Like, I feel like it's aged well. But, particularly with the earlier seasons, they re-voice over some of the stuff they've done. And a friend pointed that out, and I didn't know. I'd only seen it like once, like, oh, that's weird. Their mouths are closed, and you hear their voice. That's weird. But yeah, I thought that was super rare, and they're like, no, it's really common. Quick morning check to see if there's just any shinies. No, that's me. Yeah, it's really, I wish they hadn't pointed that out because it's so distracting. I've noticed now that there's so much voiceover, like their mouth will be moving and they're still saying the same script, but it'll be slightly off, you know? I didn't even know they did that. Oh, I'm sorry. I've spread it. I've passed this knowledge on to you. Yeah, it's really bad with the earlier seasons, and once you know, it's really hard to unsee. I guess it's just like their mics don't pick up everything perfectly. So they'll redo some lines. And there's only so perfect they can get. Is it only a Friends thing? I don't know. I imagine other sitcoms at the time would do the same. I was really enjoying watching Golden Girls. I've never seen it before, but I was like on such a TV drought. So I was like, you know what? Fuck it. We'll throw it on. And I actually really enjoyed it. But I ended up losing interest, I think around season 3. Because I don't know what this is called in media, but they would have something happen at the start of the episode and then it would be all concluded by the end. So it's almost like nothing changes ever. So say one of them starts dating a man. You know by the end of the episode they're somehow gonna break that relationship up. Like nothing can be carried over to the next episode. No, it's not even filler because it's every single episode. Occasionally, I think they had a two-parter like once. They'd be like, oh, I'm doing this now, or oh, wow, I just got a load of money, and you just know that somehow they're gonna stop doing that thing, or the money's gonna get blown. Oh, they're gonna marry a man. No, they're not. You know after watching enough seasons that like actually nothing ever changes. I don't like that. I don't like that. I guess they wanted it to be where people could tune in for any episode and not feel like they're out of the loop. But yeah, you know, I was really enjoying it. And then once I started picking up on that, it annoyed me because it's like, oh, they've gotten into this conundrum. Boy, how are they going to work that out? It's just going to be the exact fucking same by next episode. It doesn't matter like at all. Friends, on the other hand, I know I've got insane bias because, like I said, I had it in the background growing up. They will actually have stuff carrying over all the time. They'll reference previous, like, relationships, previous endeavors, jobs, etc. Oh, it's really good. But they do... There's a thing, exposition, right? Where... I find exposition is a little annoying because say in a movie the best example would be like main characters talking to their friend. You don't know their relationship yet, you don't know that they're friends, so they'll be like, hey, do you want to go to this event? And they'll be like, I'm your best friend of 15 years. We've done this together, that's of course I want to go with you. And you're like, right, okay, so that's the like, you wouldn't actually say that to your friend. Hey big bro. Oh right, okay, they're siblings, but that's not normal. So the way they do exposition in Friends I think is really good because it's very like subtle. So if you had not kept up with the seasons, you randomly tune into an episode, I feel like they do a good job of filling you in quickly without it being like really obvious that it's like exposition. So if you're watching each individual episode, you don't feel like, oh, here we go again, they're explaining this. And if you're tuning in for the first time, you pick things up quite quickly. But not to a point where like, I don't know, I feel like some exposition, particularly like nowadays, they kind of treat the audience like they're stupid. Apparently that's a thing, and I'm not happy to hear it, but apparently plots will, you know, they undergo a lot of changes. They'll be like passed by the higher ups and stuff. Apparently, one of the things they do now is like a 2-screen test. So what they do is they see if people can follow the plot while also being like on their phone. So they dumb the plot down and they dumb the dialogue down because they're trying to create it where people would be able to watch it, understand it, and enjoy it while also being on their phone. Like they're assuming that's what people are doing now. I hate that because you know what happens? I think we feel that, right? And so it won't be engaging enough. And then before you know it, you're pulling out your phone to counteract that because it's not engaging you enough because it is created with the assumption that you're going to be on your phone. Yeah, it does make you want to be on your phone more, exactly! Exactly! I love your costume, thank you! Ah! Hee hee. Oh, it makes me mad. Thank you, Kolach. So loyal. As your loyal subscriber of 44 months, I think you are absolutely right. Shiny luck, thanks, I need it. Nah, I'm a bit of a phone reacher. I want to try and avoid my phone if I can. I keep trying to be better with it. But say, for instance, I don't know if any of y'all are watching this. The Traitors. It's a big UK show right now. I think there's an American one as well. and there was even a celebrity one. There's a celebrity UK traitors happening right now. And it's like Among Us. It's like Werewolf. It's that kind of vibe. You know, you've got your faithful, and then you've got your 3 traitors, and they've got to hide in plain... Not me Among Us. They've got to hide in plain sight and, you know, try and win the game without being found out. I got a shiny hone edge. Nice! Nice. Now, what frustrates me? Yes, Alan Carr's in it right now, yeah. I thought season 1 was not very good. But that was kind of like the first go of it, right? I understand that. It felt like everyone was playing it kind of dumb. The way they were trying to figure out if people were traitors or faithful was like, tell me to my face. Tell me you're faithful. And that'd be the way they do it. Like, it really is baby's first Among Us. Season 2 I thought was so good because they were actually looking at voting pattern, like behavior in the trials. And I feel like they worked the trials to be a bit better because they have their pattern as, you know, they have some random stuff happening at the beginning of the episode. They're just like yapping and stuff, hanging out, seeing who's died or whatever. Middle episode, they do a trial. And the third part is they're at a round table discussing who they need to basically like banish. And by the end, the traitors will kill someone off. Yeah, in season 1, the trials were completely pointless. They don't do anything for anything, which is a shame. Like, it wasn't of help at all. But season 2 and season 3 as well, they would make it where the traitors would actually have to sabotage somehow. And that actually gives you some information to work with. The celebrity traitors airing right now, they have stopped doing that. They have stopped doing that. Once again, the trials mean absolutely nothing. It is literally just a way to like up the prize pot. And the round table again is just like they have nothing to bring a value. Like Stephen Fry is on this. He is such an intelligent man, and he's sitting there saying we have absolutely nothing to go off, and it's like every single time. I'm saying this is frustrating because it feels like they've purposefully dumbed it down, where it's like they assume people who are watching are not really tuned in, they're not really listening, they're not keeping up, and they, I guess, don't trust the general public to understand, you know, keeping up with voting patterns, or, oh, this person did this, but it actually meant this, and it actually meant this, or, oh, they did this in the trial, and rah, rah. And so the round table just ends up being, I think they're a traitor, I think they're a faithful. No, no. No. Like, Werewolf and Among Us are so fun when you're actually like looking at the intricacies, right? I'm hoping that it's because it's the celebrity version, so they assume people are tuning in because they want to see celebrities, and let's see the celebrities do these trials essentially, like a kind of like I'm a celebrity, get me out of here or something. I'm hoping when the normal season rolls around of season 4, they bring back trials with sabotage and looking at voting patterns and complicating it again. So my favorite show's best seasons are the first. I'm trying to think of a show I feel that way about. Normally not a show, normally a film. I love Wreck-It Ralph 1. Oh, I hate the second film. I hate it so much. I've seen clips and Alan Carr is hilarious. I love Alan Carr. He's so silly. I can't do it past a bad season setup season for any kind of show. No, that's so fair. People say like, oh, it gets good at season 3. I'm not watching all that. Season 1 was like still fun, but it was frustrating. And then season 2 is it gets really, really good. Like they really, it was so good. And then season 3 is still decent. But yeah, I still enjoyed season 1 enough to watch the whole thing. It did still just feel like baby's first Among Us, and then season 2 was like, oh, they're actually thinking about this. That's so fun. That's so interesting. A medieval Among Us would be interesting with magic options. Yeah. Well, Werewolf's a bit like that. I really loved Avalon. That was my first Deception game. It's the same idea. You've got traitors or imposters or whatever, and you will get sent on missions, and as the imposter you want them to fail, but if you're being put on the mission, because there's like a select few chosen for each mission, you want to try and hide in plain sight. So if you were to fail the mission and people suspect it's you, then you're in trouble. So you kind of have to, here and there, you have to decide when to fail the mission or when to succeed a mission, and I thought that was really cool. Yeah, I really liked Avalon. I think oh yes, Mafia as well. I like the old Mafia Werewolf the best. Do you guys like it when they introduce roles? I think it can get kind of complicated. Does Among Us? I think Among Us has roles now, doesn't it? I didn't play or watch enough Among Us, I fear. I enjoyed both watching and playing, but I wish I had done more. Yeah. Detective and Doctor, what do they do? Do you remember? Have you watched Big Brother? Oh, I watched, my mum would have it on the TV, so I would stay very, very still on the sofa so I could also watch. Wait, I should run through it just in case. So I remember seeing the seasons with like Nikki, for instance. The classics. But I don't watch Big Brother anymore. Detective can check someone once. Doctor can save someone every night. Ah. Seeing, oh, hold on, let me get that. Oh, there's 2 of them! I want them. Colourful screws. In the traitors, you've got the shield, which protects you from murder. No. Stop it. I'm trying to float over. Oh my god. Maybe if I just run and roll. Yeah. And then there's a colourful screw over there. I don't really know how to get to that though. Look. What the helly? What the hell is my stream wearing? Does she lose a bet? It's my Halloween costume! Ah! Yeah, it does have the glove of a master ball, doesn't it? I see what you're saying. Yeah! Bypassed. So cute. Thank you. Excuse me. Oh, nice. Oh, I think that might be too high. Ah, yeah. Alright, we got 2 of the screws. Right, I was wondering what that was. Is it Gary's mod? I've seen the full picture before and it's like, it's got a gun in it. Let me see if I saved it. I've been off Twitter. Yeah, there's a full background for this. I did not know until recently. Reddit. Okay, it's quite small. Very small. You can see that. What the flop is that? Oh. Put my mic, I think. Guys, I had my dinner before stream. It's a rarity. I had it like at 6. It's so strange to be on stream not being starving. I know that's bad. What game is that? Is that still Gary's mod? Someone liked my review of The Tainted Cup. Thanks. Pre-stream dinner. I know. Well, here's the thing. I was thinking, you know, I wanted to answer the door for the trick-or-treaters. And, I knew I wouldn't have much time between that and actually getting on stream. So I tried to make my dinner just before I thought they'd be arriving. I did have to get up maybe like 3 or 4 times during eating dinner though. Yeah, that made it a bit hard to get the food to go down. McDonald's, what'd you have? What did I have? I had a chicken Caesar salad. Chicken Caesar salad. Oh god. My little doggy ears are falling apart. Not the best. Oh god. Quick! Clip it back! There we go. No, not really. Is it just gone? It might just be gone. McCrispy sandwich meal with a chocolate milkshake. Oh my god. Lovely. I think McCrispy is the one I normally get. If I don't get, what are they called? Chicken Selects Nugget. I've been buying pre-made Caesar salads lately. They're kind of good. Oh, where from, if you don't mind sharing? Happy Halloween, happy belated birthday, thank you! Thank you. I have been reminded that it is my final day of my birthday month. How tragic. Tragic. When are you guys gonna put your Christmas trees up? Local grocery store where I could just as easily buy all the parts. Yeah, that's kind of what I like about Caesar salad. It's pretty easy to throw together because you just cook the chicken and then you just cut that up. I put some like grated cheese on. The salad, the sauce, the croutons. Yeah. Start of December. I didn't have a Christmas tree for the longest time because my apartment was too small. I just had like a tiny little like electronic one. It was like really, really, really tiny. And now I get to have a real Christmas tree. Well, not actually like a real tree because the pine needles would fall like crazy, but it's a real doozy. No, I don't make my own dressing, no. I just get a bottled one. I try and keep it as simple as possible. Like even the cheese, I have it like pre-grated because I am very lazy. Like if I have to do extra steps for cooking, I might just like not feed myself. For my Christmas tree, I think I'll put it up at the very end of November. If I have the energy for it. Otherwise, yeah, December. I fear when December hits, I might be like, oh, I don't feel like doing it today. Oh, I don't have time. And then before you know it, it'll be like 10th. No way. I have a rule where I don't buy Christmas stuff before November because it feels like that, like, it's so weird. Like, America and Canada are apparently like really big on Halloween, which is so fun. And over here, it's like, oh my God. It's like trying to pull teeth to actually get like people and companies actually like providing stuff for Halloween or autumn in general. I don't know why we're so quick to move on to Christmas. Like, just wait for November at least. But no, I've been seeing Christmas stuff for weeks already. And it's like, we haven't even had Halloween yet. Stop. So annoying. What time yet? My office cafeteria have a chicken Caesar salad wrap. Oh, that does sound good. How convenient. Are you not supposed to put up the Christmas stuff 12 days before? Yeah, I think I'll do it early. Just because it's a nice vibe. I like my tree. I think I'll like slowly build up. Like I'll do some what do you call them? The fairy lights. I'll do that a bit closer to the time. Where's the shinies? I want to see one. I try to do as much Christmas shopping before December. Going IRL shopping in December is manic. I have to admit, it's a little... I do love being a October 25th baby. Born then. But it does make it a bit tricky for Christmas because I've thought about everything I want, and that's happened for my birthday. Gotten presents and stuff. And then I already need to figure out Christmas. It's like, well, I can't think of more stuff. I've just had my birthday. And it could potentially be hard to buy for me because I've just had my birthday. That's why I really feel for people who have December birthdays. That sucks. That sucks for you guys. And it sucks for people buying you presents as well. That's me tomorrow. Are you November 1st? Like, if I'm asked what I want, I don't know now. I feel like I got what I wanted. Guys, I want a water purifier. But I feel like I should buy that for myself because that's not very present-y, is it? Birthday buddies. Are you both have birthday tomorrow? Happy birthday! Well, early. They always have the Halloween themed birthdays. Yeah. Yeah, I have quite a Halloween feeling for my birthday. Are you aware that Animal Crossing New Horizons will be released as a Nintendo Switch 2 edition in January? Yes, I saw it was posted in my Discord yesterday. Funnily enough, I'd seen Animal Crossing stuff cropping up, but I assumed it was clickbait because quite often people will be like, new Animal Crossing! It's like a clickbait title and like thumbnail, and it's like, no, it's not. They're just like, there's speculation going around that there's a new Animal Crossing. Bro, I got so annoyed. I have like suggested articles come up, and some of them are pretty cool. One of them was all of the mystery codes for Pokemon Legends ZA. Like a list. All of them compiled. I'm like, oh, all of them? I thought there weren't any codes. And then they say in the article, you can have online and you can do the mystery gift where you get Routes and Gardevoir and the 100 Pokeballs if you pre-order. There's no codes currently though, but we'll keep you updated. Like, so the title was a complete clickbait. Oh, you guys. Articles are really bad with that nowadays. Used to actually be a news source, and now they're like scrambling to get people to click on their links. It's cringe. The announcement got me excited for nothing. Really? Yeah, how did you guys feel about the Animal Crossing announcement? Yeah, there's news about it. There's a YouTube, it's a 12 minutes trailer. But I imagine they summarized it on things like Twitter and stuff. As for me, I feel mixed. I got kind of excited seeing the Cap'n family. You know, the little Kappa guy, he has his family, because in the 3DS game, they had their own little island, and you'd be able to do fun stuff on there. So I was thinking, oh cool, maybe they'll have like mini games or something, or like a whole new thing going on there. But then it was just a hotel that doesn't lead anywhere, and you're just decorating the rooms. And I'm like, that's the DLC. That is what you do in the DLC. You are given a theme and you have to decorate the room. So cool, more of that, but I've already completely done the DLC. I would have liked something new. So that doesn't really work for me, as someone who's played the whole DLC. I think the new items will be nice from the hotel, but that's not too much. There's Dream Islands, where you can have 3 islands that you can just do whatever you want to. They're not like technically real. It's not like you're actually playing on them officially, but you can decorate however you please. That personally doesn't appeal to me. I'm not like a Animal Crossing island decorator. I've made my island how I like it. I'm really happy with it, but I'm not like flattening out my island and creating full islands from scratch or anything. It'll make a lot of people happy who are really into that, so that's cool. I think that's nice for them. What else? Oh, new characters where you have to have amiibos. Okay. Okay. I'm not buying those, but okay. They are... It's a Switch 2 upgrade. That's all free, right? Well, free aside from the amiibos. There's a Switch 2 upgrade where, okay, you can use your mouse to like maybe draw a letter or something. Oh, another part about the free upgrade, which is really cool. You can actually mass create stuff now. People have literally wanted that since the beginning of the game, however many years ago that was, like 6 years ago. So they finally added that, which is cool. Yeah, I was like, oh, nice. I've tried playing Animal Crossing on my Switch 2. It's 30 FPS and it's kind of crunchy looking. So I was like, that's a shame. When I tried playing it, and I was like, oh, cool, okay, yeah, Switch 2 upgrade. But you have to pay for it. Some people might disagree with me, but I don't think you should have to pay to access the capabilities of your Switch 2 console. You know, you go from the Switch 1, it's a limited console, it can only do so much. You buy the Switch 2, it can do so much more. I should be able to load up Animal Crossing and it should be able to like handle the FPS and the quality and all that stuff. You have to pay, I believe this time it's $4.99 to uncap it. Because that's how I see it. It's uncapping your copy of the game. It's basically telling your copy of the game, hey, okay, now you can access your Switch 2 capabilities. Go ahead. What? It's still at 30 FPS? You're joking. The fee is wild to me. Yeah. I agree, one would think. Spicy take. Well, I said that about some other games and I had slight disagreements. I love Nintendo and they're so creative and they're so... I love their games, but it is giving money hungry. I think if you've bought the Switch 2, which is an expensive console, if they create a Switch 2 edition that is just like smoother and high FPS, you should just have access to that straight away. You shouldn't have to pay to access that. Because it's just the capabilities of your Switch 2. Why am I having to pay to access that? I don't agree with that. I don't like that. 30 FPS? Why? I was excited for it to be super smooth. I thought that was part of it. Damn. And also, you don't really have a choice. I don't blame the consumer or anything, because it's like you're kind of put in a bind. I want to play Animal Crossing. You know, it'd be nice to play it at its full capacity. So I am going to shell out the $4.99 because I want to be able to play it as intended, as at its peak form. But I'm not happy about it, and I shouldn't, and you shouldn't be put into that position. They should reward customers who already purchased the Switch 2. Oh, it's just so crazy to me. I always bring up Fantasy Life. I get so mad about Fantasy Life. Bought it for PlayStation 5, £50, $49.99. The copy is also $49.99 on Switch 1. Then they announce and release the Switch 2. And so Fantasy Life is still running at a Switch 1 quality. So what do? Well, they allow you to buy the upgrade, the Switch 2 upgrade for Fantasy Life. So it ends up that you're buying the upgrade pack for Fantasy Life to be able to have it at Switch 2 quality, which is the same, if not worse quality than the PlayStation. Because I'm playing it on PS5 for $49.99. If you want to play Fantasy Life on the Switch 2, you're paying more because you have to buy the base game that is on Switch 1 and then the upgrade pack, which is maybe the same, if not slightly worse than PS5. I'm not really sure how the Switch 2 compares to PS5 now. But yeah, you're having to pay more for that. That is crazy to me. And it's probably only a couple of quid, but it's the principle. It's the principle. Oh yeah, I wouldn't recommend at all playing Fantasy Life on Switch 1. That's like, you do that if you don't really have an alternative, I think. Like, what kids might do. Or, yeah, you don't have the other consoles, and you have the Switch 1, you don't have a PC, you don't have a PlayStation, so you're like, you know what, I really want to play Fantasy Life. I don't mind it being crunchy quality on Switch 1. But I don't recommend it if you can do it any other way. Hi, Wolf! I think a lot of people say, and I agree with this, that I adore Nintendo's creative streak and policies, and then I do not like their business policy. Because the random fees are a little insulting, actually. Hey, look, there's a cute little path I could be taking. Well, maybe I should take it. I think Switch 2 is like PS4 hardware-wise. That makes sense. Nintendo Switch Online for Switch 1 isn't a very good package overall. No, I think, you know, the accessing your own Wi-Fi, accessing online was all free on the 3DS and everything, and that was really cool. Like, I remember being a kid and my mum wouldn't, like, extra fees were, like, out of the question. Like, I wanted, say, a background theme on my 3DS, not happening. So it was really nice as a kid playing X and Y and being able to access online, and not having to worry about online. You know, Nintendo Online or whatever, like paying for it. But I think they probably saw PlayStation and Xbox were charging people to access their own Wi-Fi, access online. They're like, yo, we could be making some extra money here. We should do what they're doing. So on the one hand, I don't blame Nintendo because they literally were just copying what other companies are able to get away with. But also, it does suck. It really does. I'm mad that it's a thing at all. Their online is really bad. Yeah. Yeah, I'd be playing like Mario Kart and getting disconnected a lot. Mario Party getting disconnected and having lag. It's pretty crunchy. Buy me DLC. Unheard of. Yeah. You know what's so annoying? I'm an adult with, like, I can make adult choices. And now, Nintendo decides, no, we don't want themes. Like, they literally have proven that they want any little bit of money they can get, you know? Even if it's like $2.99. Why aren't they adding themes? I couldn't buy them as a kid. I couldn't get them for the 3DS. Give me themes. They hate themes. The Switch is so basic. That's nice to start off. That's clean. I literally will pay money for a theme. And I'll only complain a little bit. But I'll still get it. Give me my themes. Saying I'm an adult while wearing... the costume is pretty poor timing. I'm an adult! If they did have them, they wouldn't be $2.99. Yeah, I suppose. Point is, I want themes, though. Have the basic themes and then allow people to indulge if they wish. Because, again, I wanted themes on the 3DS and I couldn't get them. And now I can, but they don't have them. It's so strange. Why would they not add on some nice little themes? It's an easy way for them to get some extra coinage. And they clearly love that. Why? Maybe the themes didn't sell well on 3DS. Maybe they weren't worth it. Oh my god, you confused me with that. Happy on Halloween, you're now 34 minutes into the new year. I was like, what? What plan am I on right now? I think I'll have to come off soon. It's 11:30 and I have a sharp pain right there. Not good. I don't know why. I am fine. I'm trying to breathe and I'm trying to sit upright. Bro, why do I have that? Maybe I had too much caffeine today. I don't know. Maybe it was the stress of the horror game I was playing. See, it's not good for me, guys. Thought it was after 12 for you. Even if it was, it's not the new year. Got a while for that. Pain of shiny luck depleting. Yeah, I've had such luck with shinies. And now not so much. Is there any other thing that could be spawning around here? Just wondering. Like, there's some roofs up here. Do you think something could spawn up there? Just wondering. Oh. I think I'm too far away. How the flip would we even get out there? Oh, Lord. I'm gonna check. No more horror games for you. Hooray! No, don't attack me, don't attack me. Oh wait, hold on. Meow, 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 meow. Okay, we should go over here, over there. Yeah. Aw, sorry to disrupt you guys. Oh no! Uh-oh. Fuck. What? This really messes up my plans. Oh, there's a ladder over there. 20 day break. No, 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 no. No. Stop it. I'll just go around. Hi, Alex! Happy Halloween! Hi, hi, hi! Look at my costume. Ah! Wow, it doesn't look like anything spawns here except that spritzy, spirity, or whatever it's called. Man. Okay. Oh, got myself stuck on a lamppost. Hello, any shinies? No. Alright, I'll try a couple more times, but I'll have to head off. How'd you get the Totodile badge? That was a promotional thing on the release of the Pokemon game. On the first 2 days, if you subbed or gifted a sub, you'd get a Chikorita badge. Then the following 2 days, same thing applies, but it was, what's it called? Tepig. And then Totodile was the last 2 days. Man. I wonder if they'll bring it back. Because it was pretty cute. I got my Chikorita badge. Oh, I can't teleport. Could there be anything here as well? Any spawns? Any spooky? No? Okay. No shinies. I know! I feel like I'm quite lucky. Alas, not this time. Not this. I feel like that image of the guy mining and he stops right before a great big load of diamonds. It's hard to come off. Are you going to go for the shiny charm? I don't know, because the shiny charm... Here, I'll show. So the way to get the shiny charm this time isn't from Pokedex. It's from doing Mabel's requests. Yeah, you see. The complete thing. One of the things that you have to do is do win 1,000 battles. I have won probably less than 200 from playing the whole game. 219. I heard this, yeah. It's a really, really big grind. Yeah. And apparently the shiny charm is really crazy. Like, you'll be seeing shinies left, right, and center. So it's not really a necessary thing for shiny hunting in this game. Like in some other games, it feels like you really need the shiny charm in order to shiny hunt. Like I would really want it in Scarlet and Violet, for instance, and I did. Like it's just the Pokedex you need to complete. But for this, not so much. But it'll go so quick if you grind them though. Yeah, apparently it's a good way to grind it. I haven't done it yet, but there's a Infinite ZA Royale. Apparently that's a good way. And also doing the restaurants as well. So I have to skip all book reading for the next 2 months and there's one shiny charm. That's how it's felt for a good portion of this year. I did not read much at all this year. Because I was just on such like a gaming stint. Like I would have all the games I'm playing on stream and I would have games I'm playing off stream as well. Yeah, there was just no time for reading. My brain was just on the games I want to play all the time. Right now, I'm just playing Pokemon on stream and then not playing anything off stream. But I'm reading. I'm allowed one hobby for off stream. Only one. Hello, I'm currently so close to completing the shiny charm. Ooh, how close? We'll just talk about it. Talk about the 1,000 battles. One hobby at a time, yeah. I think the next book I'm going to read will be the next book after The Tainted Cup. I think it's called A Drop of Corruption. I wanted to give a little bit of time between reading the first book and the second one though. Because the first book has like the whole like world building and all of that, which still has questions left unanswered. But there was a mystery detective case, and that got concluded at the end of the book. So I think per book, by the looks of things, there's a case to be solved each book. So I kind of want to sit with the first book a little bit and then read the second one, so it doesn't kind of meld together too much. So I'm not sure when I'll start it. Buy all the Megastones and then 1,000 battles. How many battles do you have? I checked. I have 219. Wahoo! Yeah, it'd be a big old undertaking. I'll sort of see. I'll vibe check it. There's a few things we can do. And I'll see how battling feels. I feel like 1,000 battles ain't so bad. Sure. I like shiny hunting, but I don't know if I'd get enough use from the charm. Because it's not like I'm a Pokemon streamer. I have other games I want to play. So, like, I will stream every Pokemon game that comes out. I love Pokemon. You can kind of tell. But I have other games I want to do too. So, we don't know. Well, that felt weird, didn't it? Like a delay almost. Maybe it's because they're loading my shiny! No. Damn. I would like it more if I felt the game had more better replayability. Yeah, I've heard complaints about the post-game. That there needs to be more. A variety streamer. I've got a shelf of bits of manga, life gets in the way. I don't allow myself to buy manga because the copies will be expensive and then I will read it in like half an hour. I'll buy a manga I really like as like a trophy for my shelves. But I need to get some bookcases up so I can really get them on display. I've collected manga since middle school, so that's why. I remember my granddad on my dad's side passed away when I was pretty young. I want to say like 13. And they'd left me a little bit of money, a little bit of inheritance. And my mum asked me what I was going to do with it. And I said that I would buy manga. And she's like, you're not doing that. I'm like, oh. Okay. Well, not even a bit? No, it's going to your future. But what if I want manga? Not even a little bit. Damn. What do you expect a 13-year-old to say, frankly? Yeah, I was a kid! Honestly. Well, that wasn't an uncommon theme. Yes, mother, I will be investing stocks and bonds. Like, what do you expect me to say, bro? I'm a child. Let's do 5 more checks, and then I will come off for the night. 1. I'll be donating it all to my favorite streamer. I'm sure she would be delighted. 1. Just 1 shiny, I know. Give me 1. Any of them here will do. 2. What would I like the most, actually? Oh, I'm hunting for Phantom, but frankly, I prefer Scyther. I think Pinsir's great, but I don't know if their shiny's particularly great. And Heracross, I've already gotten the shiny before, and it's like a bright pink, and I have boys. So I would say Heracross is lower on the list. Scyther's actually my number 1, but I would really love Phantom as well. Was this 3? Sorry, I forgot to count. Oh. But either way, they're all great. Oh. If there's an alpha Scyther, though, I might grab that. They're all lovely in their own special way. True. Pinsir's cool. I think his shiny is pretty lame, though. It's like this kind of muddy blue. All right, last check. Hello. Anyone want to be a shiny? Let's do 1 more for old time's sake. 1 more. Thanks for coming on so that I can finally catch after work. Yeah. Yeah. Next one. No, I don't see any guys. One more. Yeah, it came on pretty late because of the trick-or-treaters. Yeah, nice to have Halloween on Friday. People are going to be partying like crazy show this weekend. 1 more. This is truly the last one. Truly, truly, truly. Okay, fine. Oh, I'll take that. Yes. Oh god, they're all attacking me. I'll take that. Overheat's so fun. Okay, I need to catch him quick. Oh man! Man, this Halloween dookie. No, it's good Halloween. Don't even get an alpha. Let's buy some more Ultra Balls. I only got a total of 4 groups of trick-or-treaters here this year because of the rain. Yeah, God, it really started raining hard. I had a good amount. I thought there would be more, but I think it felt like more last year because I was streaming, because I had to get up and down so much. But this time I was like sitting ready. Oh yeah, it's really, I can still hear really raining. I envy you UK guys. Really? Why? We don't do Halloween so good. We're pretty lame compared to America and Canada. Oh, because of the rain! Oh, does it not rain much for you? Yeah, people joke about our rain. But, I like it. I like the rain. I like the miserable weather. I went to Greece in September, and the weather, it was really consistent. That was nice. Like, you knew what it would be every day. You knew what to wear. But honestly, when I came home, it was like such a nice chill, and honestly, I just felt right at home. It felt super homey, which is great because I live here. Woohoo! It's so funny because like when I was actually traveling back the following day, I felt like I was in a it feels like a microwave because it's like the sun will be blasting on one side, and that'll be hot, but the air is cold, so you'll feel like warm on the outside but cold on the inside, like some sad defrosting chicken in the microwave. Not ideal. Yeah, Alright, it's really fun. Just an inconvenient splatter. What I hate is when you've got the umbrella out, but it's too windy, so it's actually like flopping inside out and breaking itself. That's really bad. No. Even so, I don't mind the bad weather. Yeah. I guess you just get accustomed to it. Maybe a Stockholm Syndrome situation going on, I don't know. Anyway, thanks for joining tonight, guys. Thanks for dropping by on Halloween. We played From the Darkness. I think that's partly to blame for my sharp pain here. That was so scary. I tried playing that 2 years ago and I couldn't finish it. It was so scary. Super scary again this year, but we did it. We completed the game. Pick that off the list. I did finish it. I threatened to dip a lot of times, but we did finish it. And then we came on and we did some shiny hunting. Nighttime Phantump spawns. I think that's good. And I changed the costume to be kind of good for Halloween. And here's the final look at my costume. Hold on. I actually have animal paw print socks as well. Yeah! I love that little guy. I was wondering if the black had transferred. It's definitely come off my lip from my drinking. Feels so weather appropriate. I'm oddly enough completely fine, and the heating's not even on. I don't know. It's just kind of warm. I have had the heating on today though, so maybe that's why it's just stayed in the room. Also, my PC is Half in it for some reason, so that's pumping out heat. But anyway, yeah, I will head off. Thank you guys so much for dropping by on Halloween. I've had a fun time. Nice Halloween. Duck made me post my costume on Twitter, so go and like it. Also, I'll drop my YouTube as well. Oh, is that gonna work with full caps? Yeah. I'm uploading the VODs of the Pokemon playthrough on there. So if you want to watch the playthrough, it'll be on there. Yeah. We did the full story on there. And I'll maybe upload this, I'm not sure yet. I recorded the Halloween hunt part. Yeah, I will also drop my Discord. I should be streaming tomorrow. Oh, that's right, Frankie. My buddy. She's playing Dead Space. Halloween. Here we go. Yeah, I dropped my... The nose is so stupid, bro. I'm really seeing my costume for the first time and seeing how dumb I look. Yay! The hair is falling apart as well. It's meant to be dog ears as best as I can with my hair. Yeah, make sure to follow if you're not and you enjoyed stream. I will see you guys on the next one. Thank you once more for watching. And thank you for being nice about my costume. It was fun. And now I can eat my lollipop. Hooray! Wahoo! I'll see you guys on the next one.